What's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Blacks in Motion right here at BVN at 8. And as always, it's your sports guy Clif here giving you the hottest news in sports out there right now. And y'all already know I'm a big football fan, so NFL still reigns supreme, especially since we're in the middle of this playoff season. And now we've come to the conference championship game. So that's what my subject title is going to be this week. We're going to talk about conference championships and players on each team that could be impactful to that team being victorious. So I'm going to talk about one on offense and one on defense. So let's go ahead and cut to the chase. I'm talking about the first matchup, which I say is a real Super Bowl. Not the one, not Super Bowl 50, but kind of like the Super Bowl before the Super Bowl. And that is the NFC Championship game featuring the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the first player I want to talk about is Arizona wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald. We saw him all but win the game last week by himself in OT with a long run and then a short touchdown shovel pass run. This guy's showing that he's still great at his old age, and he's looking to go to the Super Bowl for the second time. Now, on the defensive side of the ball, I want to talk about Patrick Peterson. This guy's probably been the best DB all around for the last few years. That's probably why he sports number 21 like Deion Sanders. This guy's a lockdown corner. He takes on any challenge given by any team. Now, they're a little thin in the secondary in Arizona, but they're continuing to play at a high level. So look for him to continue to play some of the best defense in the secondary going into this conference championship game. Now, the other team, the Carolina Panthers. We all know what they've been able to do. We're talking about quarterback Cam Newton and his leadership. This guy has got to play some of the best football that he's played all year and be the dual threat quarterback that he is. He's going to have to be accurate when he throws his passes. Otherwise, that guy I talked about, Patrick Peterson, he's going to be there to snag an interception. But he's also going to have to do it on the ground. He's going to have to be fast, elusive, and know when to get down so he won't get hurt. But, you know, he is a big guy. So look for him to stretch his 6'5" frame to get those first downs and possibly those short yardage touchdowns. Now, on the other side of the ball for the Carolina Panthers on defense, cornerback Josh Norman. This guy has been the best cornerback this year. He's going to start a real good legacy. He's very young in the league, but any challenge that's been thrown his way, he's shown up big. He can shut them down, intercept the ball skills, speed, makeup speed. The guy has it all. So look for him to be looking for Carson Palmer to make some errors in the air and possibly create some turnovers for that Panthers defense. So I know you want to know, Clif, who's going to win? Who's going to go to the Super Bowl out of NFC? Well, I think the Panthers are going to continue their great ball play like they exhibited last week against the Seahawks. They're going to come out. They're going to be almost undefeatable, almost indestructible, and they're going to go ahead and stamp their ticket to Super Bowl 50. So who's going to be their opponent? Well, let's talk about the AFC matchups. And first, I want to talk about the Denver Broncos facing the New England Patriots. These have been the best two teams in their conference all season long. Yeah, the New England the Patriots slipped a little bit last season, but look for those guys to come out and play hard. So the first player I want to talk about is on the Denver defense. Von Miller, outside linebacker. You better know where he is. You better know where he is on the snap of the ball. Otherwise, he's going to wreak havoc in your backfield. He's going to sack your quarterback. He's going to get tackles for losses. You might have to put two guys on him. You might have to chip him with a tight end, because if you don't, that pass rush is going to get to Tom Brady, something that he's not used to, and we could see some turnovers and some effects from that great defense. Now, on the offensive side of the ball for the Broncos, we want to talk about C.J. Anderson. We're not going to talk about Peyton Manning. We're going to talk about C.J. Anderson. He's the running back for those who don't know. He is going to have to be effective. Why? To take some of the pressure off Peyton Manning and those wide receivers. If the New England Patriots shut C.J. Anderson down, that's a whole element of the offense that's going to suffer, and it's not going to bid well for the Broncos. Now, moving on to the other team, the Patriots. No, I'm not going to talk about Tom Brady, just like I didn't talk about Peyton Manning. Everybody's saying, oh, it's Peyton versus Brady, and yeah, okay, whatever. Guy on offense that the New England Patriots is going to look for to have a good game is Rob Gronkowski. The Gronk is going to have to be the Gronk. He's going to have to be the bully in any matchup that he gets on that day so he can be most effective on the field, because Tom Brady is going to throw it to him early and often. Now, who's the other guy I want to talk about on defense for the Patriots? Chandler Jones. You're saying, Chandler Jones, who is that? You actually may know his older brother. He's a UFC light heavyweight champ, Jon Jones. But I'm talking about Chandler Jones, double-digit sack man Chandler Jones. And why is he so important? Because if he's able to get to Peyton Manning, he's probably going to single-handedly shut down any effectiveness that their offense on the Broncos may have. So look for Chandler Jones to have a big game, put that offensive line to the test, and see if they can put pressure on Peyton Manning, and that could be a big impact for them. So who wins that game? Yeah, got to kind of get used to them winning, so I'm going to say it's the New England Patriots. It's too well of an old machine. They probably have a coaching advantage, so look for them to go to yet another Super Bowl. So we're going to have the Panthers and the Patriots. And I think the winners, no, I'm not going to give y'all that just yet. I'm going to wait to see who actually goes to the Super Bowl to tell you who that's going to be. Now look, maybe you think that those players are not the ones that's going to change the game. Maybe you think that I've picked the wrong team to go to the Super Bowl. Either way, I want to hear from you. Clif at blackvideonews.com. And as always, like this video, stay logged on, and love us right here at Blacks in Motion.